second. All right, y'all can hear me now, right? On phone now. Yeah, y'all should be able to. Bro, what's that word, man? It's your boy 16 shot him, man. We back with another string. This time we got Charlie Kirk, man. Bro, Charlie Kirk was hit up, shot dead at an event in Utah. I ain't gonna lie. I don't got 100% confirmation that he was shot dead, but I'm pretty sure that man is dead. If I'm being honest, what I seen, the video I seen, that man ain't make it, gang. Like, that man got shot in the neck. He got sniped. Got hit in the artery. Bro, when blood shoot out that way, like, I don't know if y'all seen the video, but the way the blood was shooting out, I don't even got away from confirmation. Like, I know that man dead, gang. Like, when your blood shoot out like that, that's an artery on phone. Like, it's one thing you just get shot and it's just flowing. When it's shooting out, that's an artery on phone. He got hit in the neck. His ass is dead. Bro. Oh, you said they confirmed it? Oh yeah, so they confirmed it, but I got me a I don't even want to call it a conspiracy theory. I got me a theory on what happened and why it happened. I'm gonna wait till some more people come though. Bro, you say Trump just said he dead, they confirmed that he dead. Bro, that was Trump, homie. I see a lot of people mad, not mad, but a lot of people happy in the comments on some, man, he was racist, this and that. I don't know if he was racist or not. I seen some things that he said that I could see how people would take him as a racist or didn't agree with what he said. But I ain't gonna lie, I ain't like watching that video. I literally was just watching this man debates yesterday. Bro, like, so y'all know I'm not bapping. Hold on, I'm finna show y'all my YouTube history. Bro, when I go to my YouTube history, besides these recent ones, these ones right here don't count because this is just me. Hold on, make sure nobody. These is just me doing my research. Damn. These is just me doing my research like recently, but if I scroll over a little more, like, let me see. I literally just, look. Like, no, I ain't bapping. I was just watching him versus 25 liberal college students. Okay. But basically, I'm gonna give y'all my theory. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I feel like he was sniped. And I feel like it had to be like, at least, it's crazy. I was DMing big homie CC and I was showing him what I got. And bro getting that, what he say? He like, oh yeah, that cracking sound is definitely from a distance, at least 200 yards. I don't know, this nigga knows some shit, folks. The nigga knowing how 5 bullets make the cracking noise and this and that. Cause first he was like, man, his security detail bogus. How you let him get up on him like that? I'm like, folks, they ain't get up on him, gang. That man had to be sniped. Then I sent a video, he getting that, yeah. That's definitely that. But I want y'all to let me know what y'all think about my theory. And I'm dropping my Discord. I'm finna hop in my gaming chat. So if anybody want to chime in on this, go to the Discord, hop in the voice chat, and hop in the gaming chat. I'll drop the link to the Discord below. But yeah, this is my theory. I want to see like what y'all think about this, right? Let me pull up my notes. So for y'all that don't know who Charlie Kirk is, I'm gonna give y'all a breakdown. Charlie Kirk, he I don't know exactly what his career occupation is, but I know him from doing a lot of debates, public debates, videos, stuff like that. And it be on topics that bother people. Like, it be on what's a man, what's a woman, like, y'all know how these people be. Like, they be, how many genders is it, or whatever, however many genders you want to be, what defines a man and a woman, whatever you want it to be, like shit like that. Like, he one of the people that was speaking reality. He's like a Republican activist type shit. Shout out Just Domain. But he's a Republican activist. So he was like, how they got the left wing, right wing, like he fired whatever the side that is, left or right, he fired on that end, meaning like his stance is gonna be strongly in what he believe in. So he type person gonna tell a tranny, no, let me not say tranny, because I just found out not long ago that's an offensive term. I thought that was just a nickname for transsexual. So I apologize to anybody. I ain't trying to offend nobody. But he the type person tell a trans person that whatever you was born, that's what you is. That's what you are. We don't care about what surgery you had. You was born a man, you a man. You was born a woman, you was a woman. Them people don't like that. They I don't want to say sensitive to it, but it's a sensitive topic to them because they strongly believe that's what they is or that's what they are, right? So that's one of the things. That's a group of people he done pissed off. The trans community, the LGBTQ community, you know, the gays, this and that. But he also made black people mad because the way he speak on blacks, he'd say stuff like, man, y'all take up 14, 15% of the population, but y'all take up 50% of the population in prison. Y'all the ones committing crimes. You know, he be blunt like that. Like he coming with statistics and blunt, and he's so blunt to the point you would think he hate black people, or you think he hate gays, or hate this, or hate Jews, or hate whatever. And the whole time, like that might not be the case. I don't know if that's the case, but that's how a lot of people feel. So it even come down to like gun control. Like, you know, it's a war in the country over gun control. Like who if we should have guns or not. If guns are bad, you know, some people be like guns are bad, get rid of guns. Some people be like guns don't kill people, people kill people. I don't know how that shit go. Some people be like, what's the other stuff they be saying? Basically like, if you have more strict gun laws, it'll be better. And then some people be like, look at the places with the strict gun laws, the crime higher. So he was somebody that's pro gun, right? So this is my theory, bro. I'm finna get to the point. My theory is because when he got shot, as he got shot, somebody literally had just asked him about like mass shootings and gun violence relating to trans communities and stuff like that. Mind you, you know the trans community ain't really fucking with them. But this might sound extreme to y'all, but if y'all really see what be going on in the world and the community, a lot of things that be like mass shootings, it be reasons behind these mass shootings a lot of times. It don't just be some random person just got mad and shot a lot of people. It be people doing this to make stricter gun laws. You feel me? Like the one way to make gun laws stricter and take the guns away from the people is doing crazy things like crazy mass shootings, crazy this, crazy that, because then that gives them an argument. See, we don't need guns. If guns wasn't allowed, this wouldn't have happened. So what's the chances somebody that's Trump homie, he pro gun, super pro gun, as he's talking about this, as he's asked about it, in the middle of him talking about this, he gets shot in the neck on camera. It might be a coincidence, but I look at it like it could be a possible thing where they trying to get them guns, you know, get us to not have guns no more. But I want to know like what y'all think though. Like, is that a crazy take? Am I chasing this shit? You know, like, do that sound legit? Do it sound possible? Do it sound like that could be what it is? Or did he just, you know, it's a lot of people that hate that man, so it could really be anything. For it could have been a mad trans man, a mad straight man that's black, a mad, I don't know, bro. Like politics, when you with the politics and stuff, bro, it be crazy because it's gonna be a lot of people love you, a lot of people hate you. So you really never know. But that's like what I'm looking at on bro. Like I feel like it's deeper than that. A lot of stuff that be going on, y'all just look at it and take it for face value, and it be deeper than what y'all seeing and what y'all you know what y'all realize. Like y'all just think, damn, it's a mass shooting, a crazy person did this, and it's like, nah, it's a deeper story behind this shit, bro. These real governments and people with money behind a lot of shit, gang. Y'all gotta understand, shit ain't just simple, you know. But I ain't gonna lie to black people, folk, y'all is unforgiving, and I don't blame y'all after everything them people done did to us. But y'all is crazy. I posted that game. You know, one of the first comments they said, they getting that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna read it, so I don't want to misquote the nigga who said this. But I'm finna read it, gang. Like y'all be so crazy with the comments. Somebody said the last place you want to be in around angry white people is on a school campus. I know how they be saying white people be school shooters and shit, but that ain't the comment. All right, this is the comment right here. Let me see. Damn, I can't find it. All right, here it go. It say the funniest thing about this white boy is he couldn't stop running his mouth about how violent black people are and gang violence, just for him to get smoked by a white boy. Lesson of the day: mind your damn business. That's crazy though. When you think about it, when somebody's speaking about how violent blacks are and how blacks this and blacks that and blacks this and blacks that, and then you get killed by a white person, you gotta rethink how shit. You gotta rethink that. You gotta rethink that, my boy. You feel me? Oh, bro, like what you say, mic drop. That's one of them mic drops for real. And I ain't even trying to laugh at this, make fun of this, cause I really ain't happy that happened. Oh, bro, I ain't happy that happened. Now, if he racist for real, if he really is racist, or really was racist on phone them, flame him up. Y'all know how we coming, but I really don't think he racist. I don't know. So I ain't on that. Y'all could be on that. Y'all could be on that phone them. I'm on some respectful, chill shit, you know? I ain't on that. I'm just on some news, trying to let y'all know what's going on, kind of speculate a little bit, see what y'all think. But for Trump gang, you talking about bringing the National Guard to the rack and shit and bringing the feds to the rack fucking with us? Nigga, they in Utah smoking shit. They just smoked a nigga on camera in front of all the white people. For y'all need the National Guard shit. Leave us alone. Y'all want to keep fucking with the black communities and shit. Leave us alone, folks. Go get y'all people under wraps. Cause y'all be assassinating shit, gang. In front of everybody, folks. Like y'all be on some shit. So he can't rethink, he gone. Nah. But y'all gotta chill, bro. Chill. I can't be condoning this shit y'all talking about. But yeah, I'm finna show y'all the video when it happened, bro. Of course it's YouTube, so it's gonna have to be a little blurred out, but here you go. So that's him right there. This the moment he gets shot, he gonna get shot like right there. On phone now. Right there on phone now. He got shot. It's like you can see he got shot right here. He got the mic in the hand. Look, I'm reenacting that shit.
Oh my god. Go, run.
Oh. He said, go, run. See, he literally talking about gang violence right there.
We're not counting gang violence.
This is what they thought did the shooting. I don't know why they cried. Oh, folks, they let him go though. Said it wasn't him. They say been hit in the neck from the scene, but the extent of the injuries are unconfirmed. Boy, that man packed. Kirk was speaking from pop-up tent on campus when shots rang out 7,000. I wonder what they did to that.
Hey, buddy, be safe. Apparently he's been shooting. I don't know who's been shot.
That's crazy because this video is in fast motion and they not moving fast enough for me. For like this, it looked like they moving in regular speed right now in fast motion, for which means y'all ass moving too slow for that motherfucker just got popped in front of y'all.
We are here live at Utah Valley State University. I don't know if that was shots or if that was fireworks.
You know if it's shots of fireworks, do you not see the fucking puddle of blood coming out of his neck? Dumb motherfucker. But this go back. I'm finna show you like his stance on guns. This is just recent too. Those shit was doing numbers too. I ain't gonna lie. He was hitting M's. But yeah, I'm finna play a video of his speak on. His stance on gun control. For the people that's new, man, that y'all just came in, hit that like button, man. Bro.
Hey, Charlie, how are you? So I just had a question on your thoughts on if we need more gun control in the country or not. You know, I'm
So this is what I mean, gang. Like, it's gonna be so many people that use this clip right here and try to make it like, see, this is why we need more gun control in the country. Look what happened to you. And you was for guns, and now look what happened to you. Don't fall for that shit, for don't let them people take y'all guns from y'all, trying to brainwash y'all, having y'all think this shit, gang. Don't fall them. The reason we supposed to have the right to bear arms is so we can protect ourselves against the government. And other people too, but mainly the government, folk. And that's who's trying to take the guns from y'all. Do y'all not understand what the fuck going on, gang?
very pro protecting America and the citizens that live in it. And so I think that we should have more gun control because there's a lot of school shootings that happen, as we mentioned. And, you know, I just think it would do a lot to protect the people.
And he died at a school shooting. You see what I'm saying? Like, y'all telling me this shit ain't set up like that? Y'all telling me this ain't what they wanted?
We should have regulations for
this is like the perfect aha moment for whatever community that don't want guns around. Getting that, look, this is the #1 person pushing for guns. He said we don't need it, this and that. Now look, y'all still don't think we need gun control? Like, I feel like that's the route they finna go with this shit.
I wanted to know your thoughts on that.
Sure. Do you think gun ownership is a right or a privilege?
I think it's a right, but it comes with responsibilities.
Okay, tell me more.
Well, I think that there should be things in place, you know, things like red flag laws. And
Getting
like
mine either.
The AG just approved Mel Gibson to get his gun rights back, even though he had a domestic violence charge. So, you know, I don't think the people that commit these violent crimes should be able to buy guns and things like that. And I think we should have red flag laws in place to make sure that those violent criminals aren't getting guns.
Okay, so let's go. So tell me, in your perfect world, what would constitute a red flag?
I mean, just things like, you know, we can look into any kind of medication and things like that that can affect someone's.
That could be dangerous, right? I mean, that could be I mean, there's a lot of vets that come home from war and that are on a lot of medication. A lot of vets could have their weapons taken away.
Well, I'm not necessarily saying, bless you.
Thank you. It's the pollen or something. Thank you.
I mean, I'm not necessarily saying, like, it's mainly to prevent, you know, future shootings and things like that, and also
Video, audio.
things like a federal registry, so that we know, you know, the types of
The video, audio, load to y'all.
guns that people have, and you know, it would just essentially be a federal registry that shows these are the guns that this person has. You know,
It is
in
kind of
case
low.
A cop has to go on something like a domestic call. That's the most dangerous call they can go on.
That's the
Yeah,
actual
I can
video
see you're
though.
coming after this from a good perspective. Let me ask one other question. What would you say is the ultimate and final purpose of the Second Amendment?
I think it's self-defense against a tyrannical government, which
We agree. Sure.
Let me know if that's better.
well, but I think within the Second Amendment, it also implies that we have high regulations in the first 4 words.
Sort of.
it.
Well,
A
well-regulated militia
Right.
actually meant.
Hey, shout out to Powerhouse Watson, man, for that super chat. I don't know why they ain't let me know or say nothing. But on phone he say RP to him, but I'm keeping mine. You know that. You say they caught hat broad daylight with security and everything. Free B is crazy. These motherfuckers be bold, gang. So I don't care if it's the FBI, CIA, or DEA. I don't keep my shit. It's legal. Go catch you a hat, for chill. Don't catch a hat. Oh, photo. I don't want nobody go catch a hat. If y'all want to catch something, catch that like button. Fuck y'all talking about this. 89 of y'all know 32 likes. That's disrespectful as hell, gang. Like, y'all really basically just saying fuck me, folks. Like, that's how I take it. Y'all don't owe me shit though. Y'all don't gotta press that motherfucker. But damn, folks, it's free, G. What the fuck?
Well armed, but that's a separate issue.
He
But
was
Well,
just
how
about
do you
to
know? You're
speak about
interpreting what the founding fathers.
well,
put
they
in.
said it in the Federalist Papers, right? So it's not just me, but also in the Heller decision, in the 5-4 decision, that said that gun ownership was a right. This was a hotly debated thing.
But so do you disagree? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Do you like disagree with the idea of like a federal registry like that?
Without
Hey, Lil Chubb on YouTube, you talking that talk on phone. You on the same wave I'm on right now. You picking up what I'm putting down.
a doubt. The
You
only
do?
reason you'd want to register the guns is if you want to confiscate them.
Well, or to make sure that people like officers of the law are protected and know what
It's-
they're going into. I mean, a domestic.
Again, that's
domestic-
a good argument.
Right.
To your credit, I will try to make a better argument where the problem of the government knowing where every gun is would then lead itself towards mass confiscation. And I would agree with you, a well-armed citizenry is the greatest protectorate of liberty and freedom in this country.
Even though the Army has things like drones and tanks and things like that.
Nigga, we
that
need protection
outarm,
against
you
the
know,
Army,
citizens
nigga.
that have
Yes and
just
no.
a
I mean,
handgun.
we've seen it in several instances where at least
I see what he's saying. He basically saying like we can't do shit with no drones and tanks. Oh no, the guns are irrelevant against the Army at this point. Motherfucker, blow a whole block up. What you gonna do with that button?
That's a good argument, but I would say a little flawed. Where the citizens are able to protect themselves in some ways, it's a much harder population to control.
I understand, but so you think a federal registry would infringe on the rights?
Potentially. I mean, I think that there's no good argument, I think, other than potential. I ascribe to the government bad motives and bad intentions when it wants to infringe more on these types of freedoms and liberties.
Well, I understand. I just personally don't see it as an infringement because, you know, like we just said, and I think we agreed that owning a gun is a right. However,
Yes.
I think it was
My little
responsibilities.
chubby.
But also, I wanted to ask: is voting a right or is that a privilege?
Well, it is a right, and that's so felons can get their rights back, right? And so,
Right.
but rights can
Well,
be
that shit sounds
suspended or
good.
delayed, and we
Right,
both agree
but-
with that. So,
right,
for
but-
example, like somebody in prison doesn't get guns.
Right. No, of course.
Somebody in prison doesn't have the same free speech rights that you might
Right,
have.
but what's the first thing that you have to do if you want to vote in this country? You have to register, right?
Now you gotta go
so
catch a
it's
hat
federal
first.
registration to be able to vote in this country. So why not, you know? And we can agree that, you know, keeping safe and you know, keeping our elections to where people who shouldn't vote aren't voting is,
People who
you know,
shouldn't
that's
vote.
keeping America safe because we don't want
Who the
people
fuck
who
can't vote?
That's a fair, that's a
can't
fair
vote.
point.
Felons?
I would say there's something that there's a technical
Did they change
difference
that?
between a voter registration roll and a gun registration
Right, guns
roll.
are much more dangerous.
Well, also, but guns in many different ways, they would go after the guns a lot more than, like, I don't know, the voter registration roll.
Well, how do we know, though?
My worldview comes out of one in the 20th century, where almost every totalitarian government went after the guns first, and the confiscation of guns then leads into the erosion of freedom and liberty.
Right, but wouldn't you say in the 20th century, as you just said, that the disparity between the technology that citizens had to protect themselves compared to what the military had, wouldn't you say that there was a much smaller disparity as opposed to what we see
Somewhat.
nowadays?
I think that's a fair point.
So,
I'm acknowledging that's a fair point.
okay. But I just,
do you see my perspective as well?
No, I do
that,
understand.
That an
It's-
armed
it's-
citizenry, also it says shall not be infringed, so we have to kind of wrestle with those two things
right, but
simultaneously.
so if it's just a semantics argument, then to that
Well,
point,
it's not. I mean, semantics is meaning. That's literally what the word means. But
I got another video after this I'm gonna play. I basically just want to show y'all all the people that would have a motive to do something to them. But the one I believe is the gun people. On phone, I believe this was a hit from the people who want more control on guns, like the federal government, like, but not Trump them. Like, I think this shit came from the Democrats. I ain't gonna lie. Let me be cool though, saying that I don't no smoke with no political shit. This ain't even my lane. Y'all know I don't do this shit. So if this, just don't shoot me. I ain't know that on phone. This is the only video I'm making about this type of shit. I'll go back to the trenches. I know y'all don't care about the trenches. We could get to talking about little man that shot Lil Ray and shit like that. That's safe for me. Cause I know I ain't gonna get assassinated doing that. I might piss off a nigga that got the same type of guns I got. I don't want to piss off niggas that got sniper rifles and UAPs and UAVs and flashbangs and shit. Like, I don't want them problems. So look. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if I'm saying anything I shouldn't be saying or pissing y'all off, gang, give me a warning. I will shut the fuck up. Bro, this ain't that deep to me. This is content. I'm trying to get me some bread. I ain't dropped no interviews in a minute besides Lil Pat. I ain't did no lives on YouTube, folks. I'm just trying to get some bread. So look. Democrats, folks. I'm a Democrat. You feel me? I don't want no smoke with y'all. I'm folding my daddy Democrat too. I don't want no smoke with y'all, gang. But I think that's who put that. I think that's who put that hit on folks, bro. Obama now. It was Obama now, man.
right, but
so-
you're saying because it says shall not. Be
I'm playing, by the way. I don't want no motherfucking defamation and all that shit.
infringed, we can't do anything.
No,
Does
no,
that
I'm
mean,
saying,
does that
though,
mean
that-
voting
Yeah, his
rights
ass
can't be
dead.
infringed?
I'm
'Cause
saying
it doesn't say it cannot be infringed.
I'm saying I err on the side that more government regulation around guns means that they'll try to take good people's guns away, which then results in less global or let's just say national freedom and liberty.
What if getting the medicine you need didn't have to be so hard? No family pharmacy.
That more guns can potentially lead to more danger and less guns.
Yes
would lead
and
to less
no.
danger?
I mean, there's plenty of evidence to show that
You say that's why it's so easy to control Americans? As far as what? Why you say it's so easy?
States that have more, so like if you take Houston and Chicago, about comparable populations, Houston actually has warmer weather, which means potentially more gang violence. They have about half, if not even less, the amount of homicides per year than in Chicago. Chicago has much stricter gun laws than Houston, like incredibly strict gun laws.
I understand, but I'm also, well, I think part of what plays into that is the gun laws that are around those cities. They're a lot more lenient than those cities themselves. So I think.
I mean, why wouldn't he be comfortable? Shit. Who the fuck expects to get shot at a fucking college campus during the debate? Or public speaking, folk? Like, don't nobody in Utah, folk. Who the fuck expect to get clapped in Utah, gang? Young boy went to Utah to be safe. Don't folk know I'll be out there comfortable too. That's the last thing he probably would ever expected, gang. Like, ain't nobody think to go out like that. But I don't think what people fail to realize, gang, is when somebody got a message and you kill them for their message, you don't win. You make their message stronger. You turn them to a legend. You turn them to a martyr or some shit. I might be using the wrong word. I think it's the right word, but like when you kill somebody for speaking a message, gang, in my eyes, you empower that message on phone them because it show you couldn't take it. It show you was worried about what they were saying. Shout out my boy AZ King. I ain't seen you in a minute. On phone them grade. Came with the 10 ball. Love my boy. I don't know where you been at. Look, you switched up for me. You be in other niggas' lives. Shit, I be watching niggas live like that's my nigga AZ King, bro. But I don't be live on YouTube like that no more. That's really what it be. I be going live on Twitch. I'm actually live on Twitch right now too, by the way. Make sure y'all go follow my Twitch and follow my IG. I just put the links in the bio. Oh, it didn't even pop up on that, but y'all get the point, man. Go follow all that shit. Oh, it did. All right. Yeah, that go my IG and shit. You said it's going down this Burbs on bro. The Burbs busting too. Burbs been busting though. On phone now, I see you AZ fo. I thought you stopped fucking with me, gang. On where folks been at?
I'm not saying that's entirely the cause of it, but I'm saying
I've heard that my whole life, so yeah.
Right, but I'm basically.
You gotta slide to my Twitch.
People that have committed crimes such as.
Yeah. Matter of fact, everybody that's here right now, I'll be live on Twitch almost every night, gang. Y'all gotta follow my Twitch on phone. Anybody that got my Twitch, please drop the link in my YouTube chat for me right now. You say you a real content creator. You want loud. Boy, that's my career. You know I'm a content creator, folks. I don't work a job. I ain't worked a job in 7-8 years, gang. Off of this. I'm folding them off of this computer and this camera, gang. I'm folding them. This shit real life changing, folks. Like, that's why they try to point out the ratio per capita instead of the actual amount of lives lost. Real JFK shit. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. He definitely shot from like 200 plus yards away, gang. Like, you could hit it. Like, you could hear it. On phone, you could hear it. I don't know how to explain it, but you could hear like it's from a distance. You hit a crack in the wind type shit. So that bodyguard must feel useless as hell. It means that bodyguard happy he ain't hit. Fuck you talking about?
Domestic violence.
Damn, that had to be a crazy scene. Imagine that's your man's though, folks. Like, it's already rough just watching that shit just on some. I know folks from the internet. Oh, folks, I be fucking with some of the shit he say, but imagine that's your man's.
I know I mentioned Pam Bondi gave Mel Gibson his rights to purchase a gun again, even though he pled guilty to battery domestic violence charge in 2011, and yet
2011,
he is
nigga,
able to purchase a gun again, which I disagree with because he committed a violent crime. I mean, do you disagree with that personally?
No, I mean, I don't know the details of the case, but I think I've met Mel Gibson. I think he should be able to own a gun. I mean, like
just off of speaking to him though, even though with his criminal history. And
I don't know all the details. Do I think that the idea of taking his rights away because of something that happened that I don't know all the details about 14 years ago?
Guilty to it though.
Again, I find that to be a little bit of an infringement on basic rights.
Even though he literally
again, I don't know the details around that, but I guess we're getting to a place where do you think anyone that's convicted of violent crime should be able to own guns again?
No, not at all.
Wow,
If they're committing a violent crime, absolutely not. I think we should protect.
Damn, niggas can't make mistakes.
America, which I think you agree with, and I think that's how we protect America.
Hey, shout out my boy Bars Over Beats, man. That's my my Twitch link. Make sure y'all go follow my Twitch. Like I say, that's what I'm gonna be live on majority of the time. I only go live on YouTube on special occasions when it be certain shit where it's like, man, Motherfucker gotta see this shit. Bro, I'm finna make sure y'all see it. I'm gonna go live on YouTube. But what I really be doing, I be going live on Twitch. And then sometime I cut the videos up and I put them on YouTube after the fact. So YouTube will get it after the fact, maybe a day later, 2 days later, 3 days later, however it come. Thing is, I don't got nobody to edit this shit for me. So a lot of times that shit just don't get to y'all. On phone, I be asking the audience and shit, like, somebody clip this shit for me, gang. On phone, I would really appreciate it. But I can't make nobody do it. On phone, I'm trying to pay you niggas. You niggas don't even want no money. You say his ass got sniped. I don't be tuned to. Yeah, he got sniped, for bro. Now he got stream sniped, literally live.
That's a balance. Are we going to really say the federal government is going to protect us from ourselves when it comes to guns?
No, I mean, it's less about the federal government taking away guns and more just
Let me go
allowing
ahead and
them
pass
to
this
protect their
shit.
citizens. And it's not about getting rid of
What that
guns. I'm a
was,
gun
I ain't
owner
get to see
myself.
it.
I go hunting.
No,
I
I'm
was
not
on a
doubting any of
competitive
that.
I see my
Would
nigga
you
AZ
say
King on
that
Twitch.
gun
Real
laws
nigga,
that are
real
the most
nigga.
appealing
Comment
to
so
your
I can mod you up real quick.
I don't know specific state laws, if I'm being completely honest with you, but
something to think about.
But I'm speaking, even just the federal registry itself. I think that would protect, a lot
Shout
of
out
officers of the law. Like I
Zach
said, domestic
XBL.
calls. That's the most
See you on
dangerous call
Twitch,
that an
too.
officer
So
of the law can go on.
there's an informal registry, not a formal one. Just so you know, gun dealers are supposed to report
Right,
gun,
but do you
gun
really
sales.
think that they do all the time? Though?
No, of course not. Obviously, I mean,
Right.
I
So
live in
wouldn't the
reality.
federal
But
registry eliminate that problem then?
again, I
Yeah,
would go
on
back
phone
to the
now.
formal registry.
Hey,
You register in
back
order to
in lucky
confiscate. It is a
gang.
correct-
Get in tune on phone now. Hit me up on the gram or Discord. Let me know what you're gonna do right now so I can look for you. If you on Discord, hop in the. He got the side side on this bitch. Oh, phone now. If you on Discord, comment in the chat. It's gonna be a chat. But you gotta join. Let me know if it's Instagram. Hit me in the DM and let me know your page and all that shit. I'm finna go look for you right now and respond to you. Hold on, we get this shit busting. Hey, 16, please don't shoot. Damn, folks. Shout out Bars Over Beats, but damn, boy, that shit loud as hell, boy. Give me a warning. My headphones is all the way up right now. You just scared the shit out of me. Did my camera just down there? Hold on, let me go turn my camera on. I can't trust it, so niggas out here pillow talking on how that shit go. Alright, my camera died. Hold on, I'm plugging it back up right now. I ain't went nowhere, y'all. Give me like 30 seconds, I'll be back. Not even that for real, for real. Shit should be popping up any second. Alright. Alright, we back. You say I'm in your shit. I got you on IG already. I DM you. I stream too. So the time when I stream. Alright, you gotta let me know your page, guy. Hey, 2300 band on phone. You hit me too. On bro, I need multiple people. So yeah, on bro, that's the wake up call. I need both of y'all. I just dropped the links though. So let me know y'all names and shit in the chat. You say I'm not even a supporter, but that was crazy how ironic. On bro, play the video.
Is it towards
Hold on, I'm lost. You said he got shot like that and he wasn't even the president.
confiscation?
Isn't that just a
I will
slippery slope
not.
argument?
Damn, who keeps saying play the video? Damn, chill, folks. I had to go. You probably said play the video while y'all waiting for me to fish the camera. I don't know. Before, don't be yelling at me like that, gang. I don't like that shit.
If you
A little
get one
musty
thing,
eye.
another
It's
thing's
a
gonna go.
historical argument, right? We see that throughout totalitarian dictatorships throughout the 20th century, where if you want to take the weapons away, you first ask for a collection of all the items that you then want to collect. But I could see you, like, you're coming after this in good faith. I tend to be on a much more libertarian side, even though I'm not libertarian, where we actually need looser gun laws, because I think that
Looser gun laws?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean,
what- in
especially
what
in
way?
states like Chicago and Illinois, where it's very
For
basic
sure.
Second Amendment rights. So I'll give you a great example.
Okay.
In a state like Rhode Island or New York,
Right.
it could take a woman upwards of 30 days to get a gun. So let's say
Then
a
what
man
happened to the
wants actually
views?
do
Y'all
harm to
done
her,
got up out of
and
there
she
on
gets
my
threats and the police won't intervene. I think she should be able to get a gun that afternoon to protect herself.
Nigga was gone for 1 minute. It's crazy.
understand that.
So
but-
in that case, I think that gun laws should be looser.
I understand.
I think,
In-
like-
in that regard, I do agree with you.
Cool. So like
Absolutely.
that would be
But-
an instance of that. And I also will go back
I
to this
see-
idea
I
of
see
red
you,
flag
Chief Luck.
laws. We have seen case after case of it being abused, of veterans having their weapons taken away because of fake accusations and, let's just say, faulty accusations, saying that they're mentally unbalanced, so on and so forth.
But do you think that they could investigate cases like that and see if there aren't any medications? I mean, a lot of these
They can.
antidepressants can change your brain
For
chemistry.
sure. And
completely
some of
alter
it, though,
you.
is they take the guns away first and they ask questions after. It's a difficult, very, I don't want to say gray area, but edge part of the law, where I tend to, and a respectable position, respect to you, I tend to err on the side of it is a right. The government screws up more than it does correct in this specific portion. And the downside to having more guns is far better than the downside of having only the government have guns.
Even if that can cost American lives, though. I mean, me personally, I
damn,
would give
well,
up all of my
crazy
guns in
right
a
now.
heartbeat if I knew for a fact
Okay,
that it was going to
let's-
save one life.
Can I do a thought experiment to you?
Sure.
So, do you think we should ban driving?
No, I don't think so. And I know where you're going with this. 'Cause car crashes are more.
55,000 people a year die from car accidents, right?
Right,
So
absolutely.
if-
But those
if-
are accidents, though. That's not someone intentionally
Well,
going
that's
and
not
killing
true.
somebody.
Some people intentionally do, or some people have DUIs, right? Some of it is
Right.
an act of agency, not just accidents, right? Meaning that they are reckless with the technology.
I understand.
You would agree a DUI is a reckless act.
Oh, for sure.
And that's a
absolutely.
vast majority of auto deaths,
Right.
both in
Oh,
the
that's
interior of the
fantastic.
vehicle
That's
and the
what-
exterior.
Right, but then what do you have to do to be able to drive, though? You have to get a driver's license. You have to take a test with an
No,
instructor.
of course, but I'm saying if the pursuit of
I don't got to keep going on this over this debate shit. That's one of the videos, but this another video. Is this it? I want to show y'all like how he's
baked into the idea.
speaking about like black people and shit. So y'all can basically get an idea who he is, what type of things he talked about, his views on shit. If y'all don't know, I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all already know though. I'm pretty sure y'all seen this thing on TikTok or something.
Of white privilege is that inherently in our culture as society, somebody that has white skin color in this audience has extra privileges that you as a black individual do not have. Can you list what those are?
Sure. When FDR employed the New Deal to counteract the Great Depression, this came with resources that was allowed it to white people. Banks denied 99% of qualified black applicants while also accepting 99% of white
But
applicants.
today in 2025.
Okay, today in 2025, as I alluded to you, they've done studies in psychology where white-sounding names receive jobs or callbacks more than black-sounding names.
What's a
They did the
white-sounding
two
name?
names. It was a white young lady named Anna Scott, and it was a black young lady named Lakeisha Washington. They both put in
voting
80
on
job
this? Definitely white and
applications.
black.
Lakeisha Washington received
That shit black
9
or white?
callbacks and received 75 callbacks
So that's
out of 80.
that's a good point. I actually, that study is debated, but let's pretend it's true. Do you think it's racism or something else?
I think that answer is multifaceted.
Because it's in, let me make the best. Sorry to interrupt you. If we live under a
See
status of
2300 band
DEI,
on photo.
and people are getting jobs that they're not qualified for, wouldn't then an applicant then assume maybe that an applicant might be there based on DEI, not on merit? It actually creates more racism where
hit
it
this
doesn't
nigga.
exist.
So DEI is not about going and grabbing some random person of color and saying you
This
therefore
nigga breathe.
qualified. DEI is about considering other qualified applicants.
Well, let's take airline pilots. United Airlines wants 40% all of their airline pilots to be women or people of color.
I seen your
does
message.
that
I don't
matter?
see it no more.
Number one, because
Did you
I want
unsend
a
it?
qualified airline pilot, not a person of color.
Or what did
airline
you message
pilot.
me at?
Understood.
So you
just
agree.
saying, I don't
But number
see it no
two,
more.
there's only so many airline pilots jobs. So when you say we want 40%, by definition, then you have to discriminate against a certain group to get another group to advance, right?
Understood.
Because there's not unlimited amounts of spots for
airline pilots or air traffic control or surgeons or whatever position. So when you say that we want to have a quota, that then you have to say we're not going to prioritize a certain group. Let me tell you what I believe, and maybe you might actually agree with it, because I think you do. What we believe as conservatives is that skin color really doesn't matter that much. We care about character and merit. We want a country built on what you bring to the table, not how you look.
Exactly. And America started out with that based on merit, and theoretically, it was supposed to work. In practice, it did not, which is why you have these different programs of affirmative action, DEI, and the Civil Rights Act, because they were not working. You cannot ignore that these policies were created to counteract racism. A counteract to racism is not racism.
Somebody said, God bless Charlie Kirk. Somebody said, leave God out of this. Damn, folks can't get no blessings. It's crazy. They say, leave God out of this. Folks don't get no blessings around here. Now, leave God out of a lot of shit, though.
In itself.
Well, I reject the premise, and I will say this. If you do something racist on top of something racist, that doesn't make the second racist action good. Because if you discriminate against white people to say that we're fighting racism, then that's not...
It's our turn, nigga. Fuck you talking about. Your sensitive ass on top of you discriminating against white people. Nigga, y'all had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years to do what the fuck y'all did, gang. We need to catch up. We trying to play catch up, folks. What the fuck? Y'all had an unfair advantage for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. Even now, y'all still do. And it's crazy that niggas like this won't admit it. What opportunities do I got that you don't got? Nigga, you never heard of systematic racism? Like all that saying 15% of the population is black, but 50% of y'all is in jail. That don't mean that we just the worst criminals, gang. Like, you never heard of systematic racism? I'm pretty sure you never been sitting on your porch in the neighborhood you grew up in, and then the police just run down on y'all and fucking put y'all on the wall, pointing guns at y'all, telling y'all not to move, searching the whole area, find a fucking random gun in a fucking barbecue grill and just put it on whoever out there on phone. I'm pretty sure half your homies didn't grow up being targeted by the police. By the time they old enough to legally own a gun, they already a felon. On phone, now it's a revolving door, and you going to jail for shit you're supposed to be able to do, and you in the hood, so you feel uncomfortable because you watching people die daily. You got friends that's dying, family that's dying, people that you see that you don't know like that, but you know that's dying. You carry a gun because you feel unsafe, and now you in jail. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, the shit is systematic, gang. You say, what is systematic? You don't have a library? Gang, what a library, what reading got to do with what you got to deal with, gang? Don't get me wrong, though. Reading is important. You definitely need to read. People, it's a lot of shit hidden in books. But what that got to do with having to deal with shit that other people don't got to deal with, gang? It's like, I'm gonna break it down. This is what I mean when I say systematic. For one, it been systematic, gang. The files just came out with the FBI. Basically, the FBI been plotting on black people, especially Martin Luther King and shit. Like, this the people that's supposed to be the good guys. The good guys been plotting on us, gang. They been putting out false narratives about Martin Luther King. They been doing shit to try to make niggas look bad, gang. They been doing shit like the Jim Crow laws, gang. You think this shit don't still have an effect till today, gang? Like, it wasn't that long ago motherfucker was just slaves, bro. The fact that motherfuckers is out around this bitch millionaires now and living life and doing this, and you know, like that's a lot, gang. That's a lot in a very short period of time. When you came from people who wasn't even allowed to know how to read, gang. When you read, you got your ass beat or killed or fucked up. You talking about, why am I responding to Goofy? Talking about Victim Olympics. But I ain't even gonna block you. I'm gonna keep letting you talk because you got your opinion. You could do what you do on phone now. But if that's how you coming in on that racist type of time on phone now, your man's got his ass popped on voting. That's how we coming. Fuck you talking. But I try to keep respectful because I don't really know if folks is racist. And I respect people who stand on what they say and got strong opinions. But on phone now, if that's how you coming, folks, pick your homie up, gang. Fuck you talking about Victim Olympics, nigga. I only see one victim here. Goof ass nigga.
Not a good idea. But instead, I think you can agree that when we build a society like college admissions or job applications, we should say no quotas and just merit. You agree?
I agree.
Then you're against DEI because DEI says quotas.
Yeah, let me finish. I agree to a certain extent. So when you mention about...
Don't forget, a white motherfucker shot him. Don't forget that.
discriminating against whites. Of course, I don't agree with that.
You said, what was we playing around sitting Uno? Playing around playing Uno? Nigga, we wasn't doing nothing. I was in front of my fucking house. That's what I be saying, gang. You literally never had to experience this, never went through this shit. And I could tell from the way you speaking. You saying what y'all just playing around playing Uno? Nigga, we wasn't even doing that. We sitting around bouncing the basketball in front of the house. It's fucking kids, gang. Goof ass nigga. Bro. What's to him, folks? You act like everybody just criminals, folks. Y'all can't believe everything you see on the news. Don't get me wrong. It is people doing shit out here they shouldn't be doing. Don't got no business be doing. And I ain't making no excuses for them. Even though it's an excuse for them, too. All this shit happened for a reason, bro. It didn't just happen. Niggas ain't just wake up trying to kill each other, hurt each other, gang. We was actually the people that was sticking together. And once we started sticking together and thriving, folk, people came and infiltrated this shit. Y'all can say we playing victim and it's lies or whatever, but deep down, you know. And if you don't know, that's you just ignorant. And that's on you. I don't really care for you to know, because you knowing really don't matter. It don't serve me no purpose. But anybody that came through this shit and dealt with this shit, you know the real folk. You know this shit not the same for us, for y'all, gang. Bro. And if it was, a lot of y'all would kill y'allself. A lot of y'all would be crying. Bro.
Well, that is DEI, just so we're clear.
Right, and I'm gonna say it again.
Cool. All right.
DEI was created to offset racism. We left it up to majority of white America to include people of color or qualifying credentials. They would not. So my argument is that you're saying it's reverse racism. My argument is that it needed to be there to counteract racism. Sounds like we need to find a different solution for both parties.
I have a great solution. Stop talking about race all the time. Race doesn't mean anything.
See, they said stop talking about race. His solution is burying it. It's forgetting the problem is this. That's his solution. He says just stop talking about race. How is that going to solve it? We just push it under the rug. We don't do that with the Jews. We don't do that with the Native Americans. Native Americans own all the fucking casinos and land and shit, gang. They ass get paid monthly off of this shit. They get reparations monthly, gang. I know people that's getting $30,000 a month off of being a fucking Native American, gang. And you just telling us just stop talking about race. Who the fuck? I ain't gonna lie, like this way y'all be having shit fucked up at. You can't just stop talking about this shit. If you stop talking about it, motherfucker never get right. Bro. But I agree, motherfucker do gotta stop talking and take action. For real, for real. You say, when is he gonna spit out his own racist statistics with kids though? What's the statistics on that? You say he's from Chicago, so he knew what it was when you speak about someone thinking there won't be consequences or repercussions. You think he racist for literally spitting statistics. The numbers don't lie. If you know, you know. You don't owe them no explanation. They are the real ops crazy. All right, look. You say numbers don't lie, right? Let's say that statistic is true. We 15% of the community, but 50% of people in jail. That don't further strengthen racism exist, dumbass. Like, it could just be we just all just fucked up and we all just criminals and we all just commit crimes and just go to jail. But you don't see a possibility of motherfuckers being targeted if we only fucking 15% or 14% of the population and 50% of the people that's in jail. You don't think that got something to do with racism? You don't think they got nothing to do with racism? You just believe everybody that go to jail is a criminal. Everything I ever went to jail for, I didn't do, gang, besides the guns. And even the guns, majority of the guns wasn't my only one gun case I ever had was my gun. Beat it, though. And it was a legally registered gun to me. The gun was registered to me. Only thing that was wrong was I didn't have concealed carry at the time. So it was what it was. But basically what I'm saying is to say, gang, like, just because you get arrested and go to jail don't mean you wrong, man. I was in jail with a couple people that was innocent. I was actually in jail with people that had mental issues that shouldn't even been in jail. I could tell from when they told me what they did. I'm like, gang, why the way you just explained this shit, you shouldn't be here. Because a person with a right brain wouldn't even told me what you just told me, gang. On phone them. Like, the nigga didn't understand why he was in jail. Like, he literally didn't understand. He didn't understand what he did was a crime. That's how far gone a nigga was mentally. Niggas like that shouldn't be in jail, bro. Anytime when you making money off of people being in jail and enslaving people, bro, you gotta know it's gonna be corruption there. But like I say, I don't expect you to understand because you don't have to deal with it. On phone no. Y'all never had to deal with it, so you never gonna understand. Or you don't care to understand. And that's cool. Bro. You ain't my people anyway, gang. And I ain't saying like I got a problem with nobody. I fuck with every race and everybody. But at the end of the day, I don't gotta worry about you. You don't gotta worry about my problems. Be that way. So ever think about being a lawyer? I don't think about being a lawyer. No, I'm lying. I do. But I don't think about it like that's something that I'm thinking about doing. But I definitely used to be, I wouldn't say used to be interested in it. It was just something that I thought I could do. Bro, I always thought I could do that. And I care about law. I like knowing law. But not just all law and everything. Shit that matter based off of like how I live my life, my everyday life. Like things I need to know to make sure I stay out of trouble, out of jail, shit like that. That's stuff I like to study.
I think
Because I look at you not as a black guy, but as a human being made in the image of God, and I want to know what you bring to the table. Are you good at the job? Are you better than your competitor? Because let me just like pause for a second. I just want you to hear out what we believe. Is that when you talk about race all the time, you start to resegregate society based on tribes, and you lose this idea of e pluribus unum, all made in the image of God.
Hey, 2300 band, DM me on Instagram. I'm gonna explain all that to you on phone. I'm gonna break it down. This shit gonna be so simple once I show you. Bro. You don't even gotta use no program or nothing. It's gonna be on the browser. And you ain't even gotta do no real edits. It's literally just cutting, bro. This is gonna be like, all right, you cut right here, save as new video, and that's literally gonna be it. And that'll be one part. Then you cut right here, save as new video. That's another part, and it's literally gonna be that simple. I'm breaking down off the live though, but make sure you DM me on the gram. I thought I seen a DM from you.
Out of many one. And yes, we have made many mistakes in our past, but we were getting closer as a country in my childhood as being not obsessed with race. We've become more race obsessed over the last 10 years, especially the last 5 years, which is why we're seeing the anti-DEI movement, which actually ends up hurting people of color more than previously. And I guess the biggest question, though, is that why should race matter at all? Shouldn't we just de-emphasize it?
Make sure y'all go slide to my Twitch, the link.
Respond to the notion of stop talking about race. I don't agree with that notion for the simple fact that talking about things bring awareness. Awareness leads to actions. Actions produce change results. I just want to use your logic and flip it on you. Imagine if you had cancer and your doctor was like, let's just stop talking about it. It wouldn't, in the same context that racism wouldn't go away.
Got it.
Cancer wouldn't go away.
Let's accept that premise.
Not.
Do you think racism is a top 100 problem in America?
I think it is. I haven't considered the other 99 to give a thorough.
Crime, fathers not being around, obesity, suicide, mental health issues,
for sure,
anxiety, cost of college, an open border, Russian-Ukrainian war, nuclear proliferation, artificial intelligence, the rise of China. Like all that's probably more important than racism. So
I'm not saying it is or isn't.
But however,
you're kind of changing the subject.
No, I'm not. But I'm just saying, use your premise. If I have cancer, that's the most important thing happening to me.
Correct.
Racism is not a cancer on America. Racism is sin, and we'll never get rid of sin because we are broken, fallen creatures from our creed.
So many words, folks saying, I don't give a fuck about racism because it don't affect me. He say, if I had cancer, it would be the number one thing because it affect me. He don't give a fuck about racism because it don't affect them, gang. And when a motherfucker start doing this DI shit and doing shit like that, that affect them. So they don't like that shit. They feel like that's racism towards white people. They don't want it. It's crazy, folk. Like, motherfucker be like, when it come to us, why y'all even want to talk about that? Just move on from it. Forget about that. But when it come to them, I feel like it's reverse racism going on. White people this, white people that. Now we can't do that. Like, get y'all goofy ass on, man. Like, motherfucker be so goofy with it. I'm on the live, by the way, on phone now. Yeah, on the live? Don't say he's smoking. I don't even want to tell y'all what he said, but I wouldn't even know that. But the more I'm watching this shit, it's making me getting that, man. But I've been to him and shit. I never be watching this shit when he be talking about black people shit, because it kind of be blowing me. But I fuck with a lot of his stances on a lot of shit, though. I ain't gonna lie. Like overall, I fuck with what he be saying, but when he be talking about black people, folk, like he be tweaking. Niggas get to bringing up, motherfuckers get to bringing up racism and stuff like that, and like how it affect motherfuckers. And he basically is like, why we can't just stop speaking on race, like and basically the reason motherfucker can't stop speaking on is because if you speaking on things, basically what the other nigga said, speaking on things brings awareness. You start speaking on this, forgotten about, it never changed. Awareness brings change. And he like, imagine if you had cancer and your doctor was just like, I'll just stop speaking about it, don't worry about it. Instead of like addressing it type shit. And he like, then Charlie was like, do you think racism is like a top 100 problem in America? And he like, I never really thought about the other 99 top problems to know. But I feel like he should have said yeah, because the reason Charlie said it's not a top 100 problem in America, he's like, if I had cancer, that'll be the number one problem for me because it affects me. He's like, racism, he's like, we got China to worry about, this to worry about, that to worry about. Basically saying racism don't affect me, so it's not a problem to me. It's not a top problem. But with you being black, racism affects you, so you should have knew how to answer that. But he was trying to be honest though on some shit. Is it 100 other problems bigger than racism? But why does it matter if it's 100 other problems bigger than racism? The shit shouldn't be a thing. What is you talking about? And then it's like y'all saying forget about it and don't talk about it. It's literally other people that's getting reparations right now. I just talked to somebody that's motherfucking Native American, told me they get $30,000 a month, gang, off of this shit, off of their land, off of the casino that they put their land on. I mean, the land that they put the casino on. So it's like, how the fuck can everybody else get their reparations and us, it's just like, shut the fuck up, forget about it. Why y'all keep talking about it? Everybody equal right now, move on. If you ain't make it, it's your fault. Like, what about the advantage a motherfucker got? What about the generational wealth motherfucker built off of us? Like, that don't matter? None of that part don't matter, folks. Like, a motherfucker making a whole race of people work and build riches for other people and then slowly get them. Yeah.
Fuck the white man.
Somebody got on this bitch talking about fuck the white man. Hold on. Who said that?
He's savage, bro. Whatever.
What's that word?
Shit. Overheard your convo and shit.
What you think about that shit, man?
Man, they bogus as hell, man. We need our 50 what they say, the 50 yards in the mule. We need our shit. Hire other race get their shit, but we don't get our shit.
Oh, bro, and
they literally stole land from us.
And it's 2025, so we need more than that.
Yeah.
Fuck a mule. We need a Rolls Royce now, bitch. Bro. A mule probably was, I don't know what a mule was worth back then, but we need the equivalent to whatever a mule was worth back then. Bro, because that was like a car.
Yeah, so like I was saying, gang. You can hear me?
Hell yeah.
I was saying, like, I don't think nobody should deserve to die for what they believe in, for standing on what they believe in, or believing in something different than anybody else. But his ass, it's like you gotta realize what the times we living in, bro. Like this the times we living in, bro. You poke the bear gonna bite you back, you know? So it's like, and then on top of that, they can't even say it was somebody of color. It was an old ass white man. So you pissing off your own people.
Now they trying to say it wasn't that man, and they let him go, and the shooter's still at large. I wonder why they grabbed him then. He must have been the foul person, like on some cause of distraction. He probably had something to do with it the whole time. Whole
time. It's really a government funded thing.
I believe it got something to do with the government for real, gang. What I was breaking down earlier on the live, folk, is like, is it a coincidence that he got shot as somebody asking about gun control and mass shootings in trans communities? And as he about to answer it, he in the middle of saying like, are you talking about like gang violence and then they popped his ass. And he's somebody else pro guns. He did debates all the time about guns and he was for guns and for less gun control.
Probably got something to do with that shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
They might, they might use that as a case to really start limiting the amount of guns we could hold, and then after that, it's like we in a dictatorship. Once they take away the guns, bro,
It's a wrap.
it's like they gonna basically have all the power. They
They
gonna have
can't
all
take
the
the guns, bro.
firepower and the
They gonna have to
manpower.
rewrite the Constitution if they try to take our guns, bro. They
They
can't
they
do that.
damn near already doing it. They ain't rewriting the Constitution, but they amending that motherfucker. Shit. They
All the shit they can't
changing.
change because that's binded. You know what I'm saying? And what's
If
the
that's
name,
the case,
dumbass?
then Illinois FOID card would never be a thing. If they really if if the government was really big on upholding the Constitution,
It's a lot of shit
a FOID card in
unconstitutional.
Illinois would not be a thing.
Boys, things niggas go to jail for this unconstitutional, and niggas still go to jail for it. You that they gotta go to Supreme Court sometime, just cause like the state of nail your ass for some shit that's literally like against the Constitution. We not supposed to go to jail for guns and shit.
Hell yeah, that's why motherfuckers gotta study that law and stop waiting until they dumbass go to jail to study going to law library.
Hell yeah. He say he was
Shit,
the shit on his own. He wasn't sent by them. That's why they killed him. Yeah, but what I'm saying like I think the people who it's different sides to the government. It's Republicans, it's Democrats, it's even other shit. The people who for the guns, Republicans, shit like that, I don't think they had nothing to do with it. I think it's the people who trying to get gun control. Even certain mass shootings ain't just a coincidence. It ain't always just a crazy mad person that just shot up people because they was bullied. Some mass shootings literally were done to push the narrative, this is why we don't need guns. And the people so simple, they see it and it literally affects them, and they controlled by it, they manipulated by that to the point they're gonna vote against guns. People that seen this shit, all the people that was for Charlie Kirk, that loved him and was for everything he was saying for the guns, it's gonna be a lot of people that seen him just die on camera or die in front of them, and they gonna vote against guns because they just seen this.
Yeah, smoked on camera.
You playing with fire, bro.
Shit, if I already told them for all I need is a warning. Y'all don't gotta pop me. This ain't even my lane. Y'all know that. I will leave this shit alone on phone now.
You put a one in blood, cause I ain't gonna lie, you playing with fire, my boy. You dancing with the devil right now, gang.
Man, I might be dazzled with the devil, but God got my hand. Fuck you talking about. All I know is, like I say, if it's that deep, look, send one of them the messages on Instagram where you swipe, when you slide up and it disappear. It ain't never happened. Don't fold them.
Then they killed that nigga, bro.
Would you tell me?
Shit, I tell all y'all. Fuck you talking about.
So you'll snitch on them if they tell you to stop.
It ain't snitching. I ain't gonna say who told me. I'm just gonna say, look, that shit real. My name Ben. I ain't in it. On phone now. Now, what y'all say Q50 did? Go back to the trenches. Fucking time. They don't care about that shit.
Hey, but look though, how the fuck he get shot though? What the fuck?
They sniped his ass.
Damn. And this happened in Iraq?
Hell no, in Utah.
No, Utah.
Oh,
Shit on camera.
I see this shit breaking news. Like, what the fuck?
I honestly think that he's being used as a pawn, bro.
Yeah, I do, bro. I feel like all this shit is just a distraction, bro. Distracting us from the real shit that's going on.
Where's the Epstein list?
They like.
Why
haven't that list still yet? Exactly, bro. I thought about that the other day. You notice they tried to sweep that under the rug, bro?
No, they ain't sweep it under the rug. They literally said there is no list. Move on. Stop talking about it. That's what Trump said. He said there ain't no list. It was made up by Obama. Now stop talking about it and move the fuck on. Anybody that supports me ain't gonna ask no more about this list.
I ain't gonna lie though.
But I think
they went from. Damn, did my internet off? Oh no.
They a warning, boy.
Oh no, my YouTube definitely just what happened.
There's your warning.
No, I'm still live though. It's just the whole screen just went away.
From your end.
Yeah, I couldn't see
I'm about
the.
to go check it real quick.
Now it's up. I just couldn't see the chat for a second. I had to refresh the page. That just made me forget what I was just saying. Fuck, what you
Hey,
just
but
saying?
how y'all feel about that nigga Trump trying to send a motherfucking National Guard there, bro?
Man,
That nigga tweaking.
I ain't gonna lie. Like National Guard, ain't too much to worry about. I'm worried about them other motherfuckers. Cause what, like, most people I know that's in the
Bro,
National
you
Guard
remember the
don't be
last?
doing
You
shit
remember the last?
anyway. Like,
Bro, you remember the last time the National Guard was around? Was around when Martin Luther King got shot, bro, and they was killing people, bro.
yeah, they probably see. I don't. Maybe they still on that type of time. But
I
all the
think
people I know that's in
I
National
think
Guard gang, then they ain't never shot nobody a day in their life, and barely even like they play with guns because they in that shit. But on phone them, I don't know. I don't know everybody in National Guard. It might be different levels to that shit. But the people I be knowing in that shit, man, they ass. You better off
These
having the
National
police.
Guards, they gonna be sent there on some bullshit.
Now y'all
well,
talking about the people
I
that's
really
front
think
line
that
that's going to walk coming in this bitch. Them niggas.
listen, I think Trump is trying to provoke Chicago into inciting something like bigger than what it is in terms of like they want us to riot
Shout out,
against
They
man.
want
the
niggas to crash
military so
out,
that
basically. Yeah.
they can have the right to come in and do whatever they want.
Yeah,
What they trying to
and make
do
us look
is
worse.
right now. No, you know what they trying to do? They trying to use Chicago as the face front for the world with this gun shit. So what they trying to do is they gonna try to go there, send the National Guard, and hey, we got this under control, and look at what we're doing. And
But
they basically trying to pull
The
some
thing
hoes.
is,
but Trump with the
the thing is,
guns.
is that when the National Guard gets here, bro, they're not gonna be on 79th and Essex, gang. They're gonna be in fucking downtown. There's no point of sending a National Guard in if they not gonna be in the fucking trenches.
I doubt that, bro. I believe that they gonna be moving
They not,
on.
bro. They
I
not
feel
gonna
like the
go
first
all the
place
way
they're gonna go is the
from
trenches,
Western,
bro.
all the way from 130th to Howard. They not going. They not doing that, bro.
I don't know, bro. Shit.
How?
They gonna be in downtown. They gonna have their little. They gonna
Cause I
patrol the
remember,
downtown area, and
cause I
then that's
remember
it.
doing
That's all
all
they
that
gonna do, bro.
rioting and shit 2019. I had seen the National Guard downtown and shit, and I'm like, what the fuck?
How I feel
I
though?
already,
I feel like everybody talking about, man, these YNs, they finna these niggas ain't there tweaking with the police. Like they be talking crazy to the police. They ain't tweak with the police for real.
they ain't tweaking with
They not
Phil.
finna
They
they not finna
tweaking
tweak
with
with
each
these.
other,
Yeah,
bro.
they not finna tweak with these niggas,
Them
man.
niggas better be
They
yes
they
sir,
gonna tweak
yes
with them, but
no
they ain't
sir.
gonna over tweak
They
with them.
finna be putting
They
the
ain't
fuck
not
up. Y'all
tweak at
seen
all.
Yeah.
Gang, I guarantee you they ass gonna be yes sir, no sir.
on phone them. They gonna be trying to run and hide shit. Y'all seen how it was for the Mexican independence shit with ICE. So what the fuck, boy? These niggas finna be put up. Don't nobody want no problems with these niggas, gang.
Nobody want no smoke with no National Guard, bro.
Niggas
They
scared
ass
of the
gonna be
fucking detectives and shit. Like, what the fuck?
niggas running from white shirts and shit, nigga. What the fuck they gonna? Hell no.
They in the comments
Niggas
talking
be
about you
tweaking.
tripping 16 because I put RIP. Man, I ain't finna be on that bitch disrespecting that, man. On phone no.
Well, we smoking them.
I am smoking right now. I ain't say who.
Me and you, we are both smoking them, rolling them up.
I don't see. I
I
don't,
got
I
a
don't be
split
on
in
that
the
right
air
now.
right now too, gang.
You and I.
So you and I.
Oh. Yeah, but this shit deeper than what niggas think, dog. They trying to push a different narrative, dog.
They definitely ain't coming to Roseland. So y'all think of
Nigga, they about to
y'all
be,
think
they about to
y'all
be,
think they worry
about
about
Roseland, gang.
y'all think they worry about a switch when they got a fully auto with a scope on
Hell
that
no.
bitch.
I feel like that's what they gonna do. They gonna run through the hood. They gonna try to
They
bump
not
into all
doing
that
that,
shit.
bro. I can almost bet money they not gonna be doing that, bro.
Man, they threw that
They
bitch
not
armored
going
truck.
to the hood,
They
gang.
threw that bitch armored truck hopping out. What's up? Vest,
Oh God,
vest
I
and
feel like
helmets
that's what
on,
they gonna be
rifles
on,
out
for
on
sure.
phone them 15 deep. What y'all gonna do? Y'all not playing with them boys on phone them.
Hell no, not with vests and helmets on. They ass getting patched.
Them niggas coming up the street 1,000 deep,
But then
machine
look,
gun.
think
Fuck
about it
y'all
though.
gonna do?
Think about it though, right?
We could fuck them up
in
though.
a hypothetical situation, gang, they do go to the hoods and they end up getting into a shootout with a gang. Now us as Chicagoans, we so fucked up. that they ops is gonna post them like, ha ha, goof ass, instead of us being like, damn, they just killed one of ours.
Yeah, and that's why niggas ain't gonna never win that shit. We could. We got the
Gonna be a
numbers.
lose.
We got the numbers. The only reason they win is because they organized and we divided. We divided against each other. That's the only reason they win this shit.
And then you got to think about it, bro. This is the military we talking about and shit like that. These motherfuckers thinking on some whole different type of level type shit.
That don't mean nothing when you know your neighborhood.
Yeah, we ain't win Vietnam.
But you think about it, we looking at a neighborhood. Them niggas looking from the sky type shit. Like
Yeah, for sure.
They on some different type of shit.
But they
like,
still
nigga,
gotta get up on you. They can't weaponize drones out here. Like they can't put guns on drones and shit out here and use them against us. It's a law against that shit. Oh, bro. So they
not supposed to use their guns against us.
Shit, who they supposed to use it
they
against?
come here and die.
Are you talking about like military?
Yeah, our military is not supposed to be used against the citizens.
Yeah.
That means we are in a tyranny.
Fuck Chicago now united.
We got a king, gang. We don't got a president. We got a king.
Fuck Chicago now united. We not united as a people.
This why like motherfuckers need to come together, man. Fuck all this dumb shit.
And when I say as a people,
put them side differences away, nigga. Even though it is bloodshed through a lot of this shit, but man, this the time niggas need to use their brains, bro.
And when they come around clapping y'all side and the opposite side, y'all gonna feel the same hurt.
And when I say as a people, I ain't even just talking about blacks, Mexicans, minorities. I'm talking about the people. Like it's literally like when the government do things that we don't agree with as a people, as Dana, as a whole. When none of us agree with this shit, we're supposed you're supposed to go against the shit. Like that's a right in the Constitution. We got the right to protest this shit. That's why we have guns. So when things that we just know ain't right happening and they doing shit they not supposed to do, we're supposed to rise against that. That's our fucking right. We're supposed to go to war. Right. Bro, that's even the state. Bro, it's certain things the federal ain't supposed to do to the state. You ain't like when they get to doing shit like that, you supposed to uprise. Our mayor doing it, our governor doing it. That's why they trying to get on their ass right now. They is not in good standing with the federal government right now. You say you want to acknowledge laws now? What you mean by that?
Hey, why they just come for you like that, gang?
I'm acknowledging rights.
I'm saying though they saying that like they know you or something.
Fuck the laws. Shout out the rights though. What you talking about?
They say that like they be with you every day.
You say, why is it with both black, but my experience is different from yours? Where did you grow up at? And how old are you? And what's your experience? Because he is talking like he know me or something on phone. I'm trying to see, how was your experience? Let me know. Hop in the Discord. Then drop the link.
What they mean though, experience is different from yours. What you mean?
That's why I want to hop in the Discord on phone. Hop in the game and chat. If you gonna join, let me know. If you ain't gonna join, let me know that too, so I don't be looking for you and shit. Let's see what he talking about. You say Chicago now united. No, it ain't though. There's a point.
But it's set up like that for a reason.
Yeah. You say you grew up
when you go back in history, right? They got redlining. They put us in places where they wanted us to go. We couldn't move in the neighborhoods they didn't want us to move in for a reason.
Yep. The city of Chicago is definitely segregated for sure. And it was set up like that way before our ancestors came around. Any of that shit. Our people, our mothers, fathers, grandmas, uncles, all that shit. They had this shit set up. They wanted us in a particular area, and we wasn't supposed to go around that. And that's why they make it so difficult for you to get up this shit.
He say I'm 30 and I grew up on Fullerton. Same BS, but your view is different. You gonna hop on the Discord? Let me know. Either say nah, so I can move on from that shit, or we can have a convo. I'm trying to see like, what's your view, and what's your view on what? I don't even know what you talking about, because I done talked about a couple different things. You say that means black people are disproportionately affected by HIV, accounting for a much higher percentage of people living with HIV than that share of the population. He stop talking about racism.
Saying I know you personally or attacking you. I never been to jail, never shot at criminals. No, I'm cool. Keep pushing.
You folding, I bet. So of course you're gonna have a different view. Never got shot at. You never been to jail. You're gonna have a different view. But just
What
cause
makes the difference though?
that never happened to you, don't mean it's plenty of other people that have happened to, gang. I just literally broke down earlier. Majority of times I went to jail, I didn't even do what I went to jail for, gang. It was
They just accusing you of some shit.
bro. It was a time I ain't go to jail for this, but it was a time I just got my first car. Bro. This probably
Why
within
would somebody shoot at you? What you mean, bro? Is shit going on?
I don't fucking know, gang. You
asked them that. What the fuck?
Like, you can't be that lost, gang. You can't just think that everybody that got shot at did something to get shot at, gang. You can't be that lost, gang. You can't. Like, when you say you grew up on Fullerton, what that? That's up north.
It's not. It's up north, but it ain't up north. It's like middle of Chicago.
Like what in Fullerton? Like what's around there?
Fullerton. I ain't gonna lie. Fullerton, the whole street.
Fullerton up there, like what
a
about?
nice area, gang.
Yeah, that's about like Wilson and shit. Up there, that's up north, bro.
Wilson is a side street, gang.
So it's
Fullerton run east to west. Wilson run north to south.
So it's like of course you're not gonna understand, gang. Like,
you from Little Village.
Like, if you ain't from a specific neighborhood, when just from you being from it, I've been from my neighborhood since kindergarten, bro. I ain't no choice where I live, that gang. If you're not from a specific neighborhood, just from you being from it, the motherfucker look at you a type of way, gang. You're not gonna understand why a motherfucker would just shoot at you, bro. I could tell you the time I got shot at today, right now, and I to this day don't know why. I don't even know who it was. It's crazy. I had a crazy ass day, folks. I had some shit going on with my OG because I think I was getting in trouble at school. I don't know what happened, but bro, I came home. She basically telling me like she putting me out or whatever. I'm finna go to my pop's crib. The whole time I'm already about to leave. I got my bag packed already. She not letting me in the crib. Back then though, in the hood, like I used to know how to pop the windows open and shit. So I go around the back of the building and I pop my window open. And as soon as I stick my head in there, she makes the fuck out of me. Direct hit. I'm damn, what the fuck? Like, did you not know this me? The whole time she knew it was me. She just not for none of that. She, boy, what the fuck you think you doing? Spray my eyes. She makes me direct hit. That shit go in my mouth, my eyes, all over my face. It don't burn right away though. I back out. It burned like probably a second later. 2 seconds later, some shit. It hit. Then it started raining, pouring down. I'm in the rain. I'm thinking it's gonna help. That shit not helping. I run to my god brother in them crib. When they used to stay in the hood and shit, I run there. And they give me some milk. They get to pour milk on my face. So now my face burning. I barely could see. But once I could open my eyes and shit, we go outside. They got some shit going on at their crib too, on phone. So they basically on some shit. We outside with you. They don't even gotta be, but they basically got themselves a situation because of me where now they outside with me on phone. Like, these my brothers though. That's really why they did this shit. So now we outside walking around. It's 3 of us. It's my 2 god brothers and me. We on the first block in my hood. It's probably like 200 yards away. Nah, I say 100 yards away. Like 100 yards away. We see a motherfucker. And mind you, we in our hood. Everybody know everybody. So I know all these people. There's one person, I don't know who the fuck this is. He stopped and stared at us. We stop and stare at him. Mind you, we a distance. We ain't clutching. We ain't doing nothing. We getting that, boy, y'all know dude. Everybody, hell nah. He look at us. We stand for like 4-5 seconds. He up and just shoot one time. We get up out of there. I hit the corner because we already on the corner. To this day, I don't know why he did that or who the fuck he is.
He just did that because y'all was walking deep. Y'all was outnumbered.
Hey,
He was outnumbered.
if y'all shot at 16 shot him and ran away back in '08 gang, and y'all watching this right now, reach out, bro. It's time to have a conversation.
Bro, let me know, folks. I don't want to say the year and the time, but if you ever shot at some 3 niggas in CP on the first block and you was by the office gang, let me know why you did that, bro. Because that was me and my god brothers, folks. Like, folks, we
Nigga said
wasn't
that
on
wasn't on
shit,
nothing.
gang. We wasn't on shit. Who the fuck? Who you thought we was?
But that's going back to your point and to kind of explain it to Buddy. If you're not from an area where growing up in that area will make you a target, you will never understand what it's like to be living. And for most people in Chicago, a lot of people, if you in an area where it's decent and you really like you only really worried about the occasional shit here or there, it's gonna be a different environment than when you growing up and you have to watch your back just because of the block that you live on.
And another thing, you said it starts at home. You absolutely right. But you talking as if you know me or you know how I grew up or you know how it was at home, bro. I ain't had no crazy ass wild mama or no young mama. My mama had me at 30, gang. Bro, she already had another kid before me. She made her mistakes with my brother. She was younger, bro. So it's like, and I had my father in my life, gang. You see what I'm doing? You gotta see it's a difference with me and my hood. Don't get me wrong, like we the same in a lot of ways, but you gotta see I chose a different path. But I went through all the same shit, bro. So of course my point of view gonna be different. They literally target us in the hood, bro. We didn't just have to deal with the police. We had 24-hour security that stay in our hood that was police, that was racist as fuck. I got handcuffed by these niggas for me getting shot at. It wasn't a gun this time though. It was a Roman candle on the 4th of July though. This what we used to do: shoot at each other, run, chase, play, or whatever. My homie shooting at me with a Roman candle. I run by the office because I know security there. So in my head, I'm thinking, he finna get off my ass. Ain't nobody finna keep shooting at me in front of security. This nigga ain't crazy. This nigga run me down in front of security, bro, in front of the office.
You dry shit, bro.
Oh, bro, that was fake police. But we ain't take security serious. I ain't gonna lie. But they was serious though. I ain't gonna lie. They had choppers, dogs, mace, trucks, cars. They bulletproof vests, army clothes. You would see our security and think they the feds or something. They get wild. But we still ain't take them serious because we getting that, boy, y'all ain't the police. Y'all got to call the police still. But mind you, his Roman candle run out, he take off on their ass. Once his shit run out, I turn the other way. I get to walking towards the way he ran. Security getting that, hey, come here. I got headphones. I put them bitches right in my ears. Keep walking. I hear him though. He come up to me. He grab me. You don't hear me talking to you? And grab me. You stop when I'm talking. I don't gotta stop when you talking to me. Who the fuck is you? He tried to grab me. I snatch away. Now we tussle. We get the wrestling. He's short as hell. I'm putting him on his shit. He not fucking with me. Now his homie don't coming. They trying to get me down, to put me in the cuffs. I used to wrestle and shit, so I was really wild with the moves on phone. I'm fucking them up. And then the motherfucker ran to go get my mama and shit. I'm still going with them and shit. They still trying to get me down. They can't though. It's 3 of they ass. My mama comes, she like, just let them do what they gonna do. I give up. Bro. They put me in the cuffs, take me in the office. The nigga take me in the back room, chain me to a fucking pole. Not chain me, but he handcuffed me to a pole, my hands behind my back. So I can't move. He asked me why, I forgot what he asked. It was like why I was running or why I wasn't listening or whatever. And then smacked the shit out of me while I'm in cuffs. It's just us in the room. It's a Mexican name. His last name Martinez. Bro, he worked for A Alert Security. You could look their ass up. My mama got their ass fired, but the nigga smacked the shit out of me. It's only us in the room. I'm for why the fuck you just smacked me? He looked me dead in the eye and say, I didn't just smack you. I'm for it's only us in the room. What the fuck? Like, why's you? You just smacked me, my nigga. But
He just gaslighted the shit out you.
the police came and shit. They didn't press charges, but they was basically on some. Cause my mama was trying to press charges. They is on some. Well, she pressed charges, we pressing charges, but we ain't trying to press charges. But the police really was working with them type shit. They was off duty police, so they really was on some trying to cover for each other and shit. But that's the time I could say police security was on some bullshit. I could give you another time. When I first got my car. I'm trying to pop out. I'm trying to kick it with my friends and shit. I see my god brother getting chased in the hood by security. I don't know why. I know it got nothing to do with me. All I know is shit. I go back to the crib. I tell my mama, like, what's going on? I tell her, like, I'm just leave the door open. He might come here or whatever. She on point. I go back to my car. Well, at least I try to. When I go back to my car, as I'm walking in my car, motherfucker getting flashlights in my face. They putting hella flashlights in my face. I'm thinking it's security, mind you. We don't take security serious. So I'm walking towards their ass. I'm gonna get that motherfucker light out my face. They walk up to me. Is it him? Someone's like, no, I don't think it is. They like, it's gonna be him today. I'm damn. Next thing you know, I got a ski mask in my back pocket. They take it out of my back pocket, put it on my face, and turn it around backwards so I can't see. I'm boy, what the fuck is y'all on? He say, stop talking before I smack your nigga teeth down your throat. I'm damn. This what's going on? I shut the fuck up.
How old were you at that time, bro?
21.
So you're a grown ass man, and it's another grown man doing this to you, bro.
Well, it's 4, 5 grown men. It's the police. I'm thinking it's security.
That's crazy.
These the motherfuckers that be wearing the blue jeans and the fucking t-shirts and baseball caps and bulletproof vests. They don't even got on blue and white or none of that shit. They tell me that. So now I ain't gonna lie, I'm fake scared. I got a fucking mask on. I can't see who talking to me, what they doing, nothing. They walking me somewhere, I don't know where. They walk me to the first block. Mind you, this the benefit of growing up in a neighborhood like ours, like with like project builders type shit, cause everybody know everybody, motherfucker outside, seeing it through the window. Motherfucker always gonna run and go get your mama on, bro. Motherfucker run and go get my mama all the time. So the whole neighborhood get to coming out and shit. And they basically trying to lock me up for my god brother. They know it's not me, but they basically like it's gonna be him today. They end up catching my god brother though. And
You told on him, man.
nah, they end up letting me go. But when he went to jail, he said they had a motherfucking board with all our names and pictures on them bitches. And security must have gave it to him. So they was on some weird shit with us. They thought some shit was going on that wasn't going on. I don't know who the fuck they thought I was.
They thought you was the ringleader, buddy.
Bro, I don't know what the fuck.
Now wait. Let me reword that. You thought you was the ringleader, buddy. Fuck wrong with you?
Nah, it was shit going on. Like dead ass. I ain't even saying this on no. Yeah, I'm trying to stay out of trouble type of time. Like it literally wasn't shit going on. Like security must have been giving them goofy info or something. Or maybe they was just trying to keep track of who everybody was type shit. Like, all right, this him. So they know who like live there.
Yeah.
Who live there, who don't live there. But why the police got that though? You know? Like security, that makes sense.
Because like basically they want to know, they want to basically put the name to the face, so if they see your face on any type of videotape of you doing anything, they know who it is.
Yeah. And we had like a bar list and shit. That's why I was like, it makes sense for security, because once you get on the bar list, they'll lock you up for trespassing and shit. We had the same security O Block had. They ran them out of O Block. They ran them out to our neighborhood and shit.
And another thing too, shit, they be having that motherfucking that gang list they be putting niggas on.
Hell yeah.
That gang database.
I don't gotta worry about none of that. Hey, I'm finna end my YouTube live. I'm staying on Twitch though. Let me say replaced by AI. See, it's crazy. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that shit starting to do decent though. What you think?
AI?
For my thumbnail, this was AI. On phone now.